Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for another Manchester United versus West Ham United preview. Another game kicks off on Sunday at Old Trafford at 2 p.m. Let us know. We're going to speak a little bit about yesterday's game. And obviously, we're going to speak about the game happening on Sunday. But as you can see beside me, whether or not it's on my right, so maybe your left, we'll be doing a live watch along here on the channel at 1:45, so 15 minutes before kickoff. We go through team nails, build up, all that good stuff as well. Don't know what my nose is running all of a sudden. Huddersfield Town Fan TV says hello, Dean. Big up Huddersfield Town Fan TV, and well done on reaching 400 subs as well. Big another milestone reached. So well done there, pal. And look, an interesting game happening on Sunday at Old Trafford. And look, it's not going to be an easy game. You look at yesterday's game, we made hard work of it. We made hard work of yesterday's game against Wolves. It looked like it was going to be an easy win. We were half-time 2-0, playing well. Second half, not so well. We started off with Rashford scoring early on, then Rasmus Højlund scoring. We did get 2 goals before half-time, but they were disallowed because they were offside. So, look, listen, this game not tomorrow. See, I'm going to get mixed up now. This game on Sunday is going to be, it's going to be a tight one. West Ham beat us just before Christmas. I think it was 2-0. And, look, this is kind of another fixture that's never decided. It's always decided by a goal. And West Ham, have their threats. Bowen, Kudus, James Ward-Prowse is a good player. Especially at set pieces. Then obviously Calvin Phillips, he brought him in on loan. Souček, obviously I think Fornals and Ben Rama are gone to. I know Fornals has gone to Betis. I'm not sure. Fornals Betis. I'm not sure where the other lad has gone. I'm not sure where the other lad has gone. Ben Rama, is it Leon? I'm not too sure. Ryan says another win, I reckon, on Sunday. Come on. Oh yeah, so listen, I think yesterday's win will definitely be a big boost. Yesterday's win, that could have been a draw near the end. Ben Ram and Leon, nice, yeah. I heard that it broke down, but then I think it's been all solved now, so no issues there. Ben Ram is a decent player. Fornals, not so easy, good, but obviously he's not on David Moyes' plans for the future. But look, I'm looking at Manchester United's previous 5 here. Yes, but it's now a loan deal instead. Oh, is it? Okay. I didn't know that now. I was just saying that it was all sorted, so a loan deal. Yeah, so didn't think you would have went to Leon. I thought Moyes would have rated him. But look, so looking at our previous 5, we lost 2-1 against Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. We beat Wigan 2-0 in the FA Cup. We drew 2-2 against Tottenham at home in the Premier League. We beat Newport 4-2 in the FA Cup, and we beat Wolves yesterday 4-3 in the Premier League. He was unhappy at West Ham, apparently. I suppose he's probably not getting a lot of game time over there. Because they have Kudus, Bowen, and they do have their threats. Who else is that lad? Paqueta, he's a good player. Surprised he won't end up. I'll be surprised if he's still at West Ham next season. So look at our previous 5: 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. It's not bad. That loss coming against Nottingham Forest. And look, looking at that game, we did lose to Nottingham Forest, who were shocking. But look, we've won our preview. We haven't, make it positive, we haven't lost our previous 3 games. We have won our previous 2. Newport and Wolves. I mean, look, it is a positive. And Rasmus as well, finding himself on the score sheet. Ryan says should have been off site and shouldn't have let Wolves back in it. But what a special moment for Mainu, superstar. He's a brilliant player, brilliant player. I mean, I've seen like on I think it was TNT Sports put something up about someone saying you should have Mainu. It was Mainu, Bellingham. Oh, Mainu in the mid. Mainu, Bellingham, and Declan Rice. I'm not sure. And someone was like, "Oh, typical Man United fans getting overhyped because he scored a late winner against Wolves." Mainu is still a good player. He's a good talent. I really like Kobe Mainu. Even in pre-season, before I picked up that injury, I thought, what a player he is. I was just like, what a player he is. And look, he's very young, but that goal yesterday will give him a big, big, big boost. And look, the double pivot of Mainu and Casemiro, I don't mind that. I hope we see that more often. I hope Casemiro can get up to speed again and get into good form like he was last season before. I mean, this season before his injury wasn't great. When he came back, still looks a bit rusty. So look, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It won't last long. Trust me. You know, with Man United, you have to play well. It's like 2 games is the most you get, and after that done. Like you look at Leach, since he came back from injury, he's been a rock at the back. He's been solid as a rock at the back. And look, that team yesterday seen against Wolves is their strongest 11. Like that's it. Whether you want to, you can make 1 or 2 changes to that. You can bring in Zaka if you want. You can bring in Boy in there if you want. Because like I look at Andre Onana, and I'm not a big fan of him. But the more I watch him, and the more times I watch him, the more times people are right about him, and the more I'm like, what the hell? You know, we're into the second half of the season now, almost. Before we know the season be done and dusted, and he just still hasn't. He just hasn't done it for me. He just hasn't proved himself to me. And look, some may like him, some may not like him, but I'm just not his biggest fan. I'll be honest with you on that one. I'm not his biggest fan. I would like us to play Boyender. I wouldn't mind seeing Boyender. Boyender would be a brilliant addition. Bring him in. Let him play. Did he do anything wrong on Sunday against Newport? Not that I think so, anyways. Did you do anything wrong? I mean, we've only played him once, and yeah, he didn't keep a clean sheet. But Onana, no, I'm sorry. I just can't. I just cannot. Hold on, let me just change something here. I just cannot settle with him. I just cannot settle with him. I think even in pre-season when we brought him in, was it Dortmund? He conceded a goal, and I was like, what the fuck? Richard, big up Richards. He said he's got too many mistakes in him. 100%. I mean, look, thing is with Onana in goals, and back to what you said, Richard. You know he's gonna concede a goal, a clumsy goal. Yesterday, he could have done better. The penalty, fair enough. You know, sometimes it's. I always say penalty. It's not really about quality. It's just, you know. I always say it's a bit of luck as well. You know, if you get the right way, happy days. You know, hard luck to the player you missed it, but good luck to you. But Onana just doesn't do it. And the problem is he's gonna be playing on Sunday, and we all know he is. We all know he is. And I thought maybe Ten Hag, again, not overly surprised that he played him yesterday, but I thought maybe Ten Hag will rotate. Maybe he'll keep Boy in there and let Onana fight for his place. But Onana straight back into the starting 11, and Yeah, just poor. And let's be honest, Wolves could have had a penalty yesterday. I know he had one, but they could have had another one that was a penalty. I think was it Kilman he nearly knocked out. I'm not sure. But look, I'm just not the biggest fan of Mr. Andrew Onana. But look, we all know he's going to play tomorrow, not tomorrow, Sunday against West Ham. It is what it is, like it or not. I mean, look, it is going to be a tough game against West Ham. You know, will it be some sort of similar against Wolves? Thing is, the Wolves game was, I mean, it's mixed emotions, that Wolves game. Like, it really, really is. It really, really is mixed emotions with that game yesterday. You know, 1 minute we were bad. Next, 1 minute we were good. Then we were bad. Then good. Then bad. Then good. Then bad. Then in between, it was just that game had everything. I still haven't watched it back yet. I'm afraid. Richard says the 2 goals Bayern conceded weren't his fault. No, I mean the first goal Newport scored was a brilliant goal, no saving that. And the second goal, yeah, we could have just done better defensively. But every goal Onana is conceded, and I'm not putting all the blame on him. Well, I am in a way. It's like you should have done better. How did you not save that? How did you not save that? How did you not get to that? Why did you not attempt to save that? You know, we brought him in for this playing out from the back, distribution, the whole 9 yards. You know, because De Gea couldn't distribute, and yeah, De Gea maybe wasn't. You know, so because you look at Man City, Ederson, player from the back, City with Liverpool with Alisson, player from the back, they do it as well. But the thing is, they can afford to it, and Ederson and Alisson are levels above Andre Onana. As much as I hate Liverpool and Man City, you have to admit that Alisson and Ederson are miles above, levels above, sorry, Onana. So for me, boy in there, you know, yeah, he might not be able to play out from the back, but I felt like with De Gea, yeah, there was mistakes De Gea made, but I mean, come on, I feel like if De Gea was still here, we'd actually be in a better position. I think we'd still be in the Champions League. I honestly think we'd be still in the Champions League. Call me crazy if you want, but go back to the games in the Champions League. Most of them, Onana, what the hell? Like, trust me. Call me crazy, but that's just what I think. Ryan says Bayern there was unlucky to not start this game. Look, I say he felt a bit hard done more, but then he probably then thought to himself, it's Onana. We spent loads of money on him. Obviously, he's going to play ahead of a £5 million goalkeeper, you know. But look, it is a shame because I really think Bayern there could be a good goalkeeper, Manchester United. And look, sometimes you actually feel sorry for him. You know, he gets the game, doesn't get a game. I mean, if Onana was available on the weekend, we probably would have played Onana against Newport. That's honestly what I think. I think Ten Hag can be too stubborn in his decisions. Ron says too much emphasis on playing out from the back. In my opinion, first and foremost, as a goalkeeper, you need to save shots. Look, De Gea was a good shot stopper. The thing is about De Gea was a good shot stopper. De Gea was weird. He was good at saving the ball with his feet, but his hands, he was good at both feet and hands. Fair enough. Distribution, right? Not great at that. But I'm not being bad and all. We done better. We actually played better without that. The defenders look more confident with De Gea. The defenders looked more confident with Boy in there on Sunday. Well, look, what I'm saying, you can say, Dean, you're as mad as a brush. Go for it. But that's just what I personally like. That's just what I think. I think that with Onana, I felt like we've actually had a step back, then forwards. That's honestly what I think. Like that's honestly what I think. I mean, Ryan, what you said there, I agree. I wasn't called for the head to go, to be honest. He's a shot stopper. We don't need a goalkeeper to be like an outfield player. Agreed. I didn't call for the head to be out. When he went, I was like, shit. Like, the head's gone. Like, you know, he literally won the Golden Glove last season, by the way. Like, he won the Golden Glove and we let him go on a free. He's still a free agent. I mean, I'll ask you this. Would you consider bringing back De Gea? I mean, look, we won't, but still. But still. Richard says, my problem with this team is that we could have kept De Gea on reduced wage. We paid 70 million for Onana and that would have bought us another striker. Exactly. We could have kept De Gea. Lowered his wage. And that's 50 to 7. I think it was a 50 to 60 million, I don't know. But the money we paid for Onana, yeah, we could have got another striker. You know. It's honestly ridiculous that fans actually wanted De Gea gone. Some people on fan channels were like, I want to, like podcasts I was watching, I want De Gea gone. He's shy. He makes too many mistakes. He does this, he does that. But no, Onana makes mistakes time and time again, and they're still like, oh wait, just let him gel himself in. You know, he hasn't settled yet. Fuck off. Like, get away from me. Like, you know what I mean? You cannot. No one could convince me that De Gea. No one can convince me. No one can. No one still won't. No one can convince me, and I hope I do prove wrong. And I hope Onana does settle, can actually become a decent goalkeeper or whatever he can. But no one's going to convince me. And again, call me mad. Saying no one can convince me in saying Onana is better than De Gea. No, not a chance. No one can convince me about that. And no one still won't. Yeah, he made mistakes to have De Gea last season in the FA Cup final against Man City, against Sevilla in the second leg. Yeah, he makes mistakes. But he's still a good goalkeeper. And we made it to the quarterfinals, I think it was, of the Europa League. So we made it, I wouldn't say, yeah, we made it pretty deep into Europe. Made it to two cup finals, finished third place. De Gea won the Golden Glove. But we got rid of him. I don't know. Ryan says he won't come back when he was hounded out by the fans in the first place. No, we won't. Unfortunately, no. I don't know why no one's signed them yet. Be careful what you wish for, to saying goals. Exactly. Agreed. Richard says a lot of fans jump on the bandwagon. Yeah, I know. It's like it's like if someone said, it's like, I don't know, say Rasmus Højlund, he looks like he's trying to build up a bit of form, but say people are getting it, I want him gone. He's just that, I could sit here. It's like brainwashed. Like I could brainwash anyone watching this. I could convince you and saying, get rid of Højlund, keep on it. It's easy. It's so easy to do, but I'm not, because I don't want Onana, and yeah. Yes, true, they do. Ron says, because everyone else emphasis is to play from the back, doesn't mean we have to copy. Exactly. Let's be honest. How many times have you watched Liverpool play and City? Even Arsenal kind of throw it there where they played it from the back, and let's be honest, they've been close to making clumsy mistakes. What happened to, let's look at all my United goalkeepers. Look at De Gea, you have Van der Sar, you have Schmeichels, so on and so forth. But they were to play from the back. Were they? Shit. They were brought in to save the goals, and save the goals. That's what they were brought in for. Save everything and win us the game. Not brought in to play from the back. No way. Not a chance. But I do agree, we shouldn't be copying other teams because we're not really going to get anywhere, are we? Ryan says, a goalkeeper doesn't need to be like an outfield player. We have 10 other players that do that job. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. Same. I really don't know. Richard also says, you're right, Ryan, we should play our own game and not copy other teams. Well, if you copy other teams, we're not going to really make it anywhere, are we? You want to be levels above them, not the same. As much as City are good, you don't want to say where City's at now. You want to just be ahead, I'm interested to see who you would start on Sunday. Anyway, we will talk a bit more about the upcoming game. We'll move on from the goalkeeper and we'll talk about what happens, and we will get into the teams very soon. Every team copies each other now. It's so annoying, but Richard, we should do it our own way. Exactly. Tell you what we do it the United way. Come on. Let's be honest. Fergie didn't give a shit how City played when he was manager. No Liverpool, nor Arsenal, nor Chelsea, nor even Barcelona, Real Madrid. He didn't care. Fergie had his way. Man United had their way. Now, well, City have a goalkeeper who can play from the backside of Liverpool, so I want to do that. I mean, come on. If I had to question Ten Hag, that would be one of the questions I'd be at. That'd be a question. Why? They should get rid of that. I'm bringing on Anna. But yeah, it is mad to believe. But look, what do we think? Again, one thing I want Manchester United to do on Sunday, and we've witnessed it yesterday, is to get rid of the old habits, such as the main one, slipping up lids. Many times, again, if you get again, I don't know, but how many times roughly has Man United slipped up this season being ahead by 2 goals? How many times? It's getting a bit of it. It worries. Like the game management in the second half is, you know, the man. It's like the players in the second half. It's like I don't know whether it's a mindset thing, game management thing. I don't know what it is, but when we go 2 goals up, we sit back and let teams into it. You know, we let teams back in the game. We can't do that. How many chances I'm sure most people watched the game last night. How many times do we have the chances to kill that game off? That game should have been finished in the first half. But no, we let Wolves back in the game, 3-3, and we made it hard for ourselves. Shite. Ron says, so why is everyone trying to be like City and Liverpool? Exactly. Infuriating. The United way is not copying them anyway. That's enough of my rant. I will keep going. It's understandable with the goalkeeper situation. Richard says, that's right, Dean. And Matt Musby did it his way before him. Exactly. I don't know what it is nowadays. So fucking stupid. We have to copy teams. Like, come on. You have success by doing it in a way that suits your players, surely. Yeah, well, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, you know, I really do miss. I mean, does anyone miss De Gea? You know, I even miss Van der Sar and Schmeichel, and I was too young to remember them. But I still remember. You know, I still miss them. But yeah, big issues at the moment. You know, Manchester United when we get a lead. It's a habit I want to get rid of, and you know, I think Ten Hag said something similar yesterday that you know have to work on that because you know you have to have a mindset. You need to have those that experience on the pitch because I mean, let's be honest, we kind of slipped up the 2 goal lead. The 2 goal lead kind of went when Leach came off, Rashford came off, kind of yeah. Well, when Leach came off and Casemiro were a bit open down, but then obviously you know I don't know maybe they're just tired or not 100% yet to play a full 90. I don't know. But it does worry me that when we go 2 goals up now, we cannot get comfortable. We cannot sit back and say, right, game over, lovely job. We had two times yesterday, we had 2 goal leads. 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 3-3. Make it make sense. Like, honestly. Big up, man. Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well. Roy says, and that penalty for Wolves was a disgrace. He didn't even touch him. And yet again, VAR, useless as always. Oh, look, VAR, I mean, that can go fuck itself. Like, when he went near the player and he fell, obviously I thought, before he seen it close, I thought he's going to give it. And then when I seen it and then he kept looking at it, I thought, what? That's not a penalty. Like, see what will happen? That'll happen now the weekend. Between, say, Liverpool Arsenal on Sunday. That'll happen. Same game, same situation, and that won't be given. I'm telling you now. That would not be given. That would not. Some games it would be given. Some games it would not be given. VAR is so. It's like Man United sometimes. Inconsistent. So annoying. Maya says, "What's been shaking?" Well, we're talking about the game on Sunday. A bit of a preview for the game on Sunday, pretty much. So get involved, all that good stuff. At the moment, we're talking a bit about everything. Yes, it will be a vicious. Yes, it will. It's a vicious cycle. Yeah, VAR. Sure. It is. It's so inconsistent and bad. I mean, ridiculous. I mean, look, that kind of set us off. That was 2-1. So then that got us straight back into it. But again, concentration for Manchester United on Sunday as well. It's going to be vital because I do think that, I mean, VAR better not fuck us over. Ahmed says, I propose a rule. Every time a team gets fucked over by a blatant bullshit ref called, the manager gets to smash the ball into the player. I think the referee should get better around. I should just go over to the VAR screen with, I don't know, a water bottle or something like that. And just, the referee. Yeah, the referee, exactly. The referee could do with a slap. Yeah, the referee could do with a slap. Yeah. And the player that, say the player that, was the reason why he got the penalty, he can also give the referee a slap. Richard says we should have never sold Kovar. Yeah, a bit of a weird one that. Let's be honest, we're selling the wrong people, aren't we? I mean, Jesus Christ. The wrong people are gone. Yeah. Decision making everywhere Manchester United is questionable from time to time, isn't it? Ridiculous. When you look at Alvaro Fernandez going out on loan, Hannibal out on loan, Pelistri out on loan. We got rid of Zidane Iqbal. People weren't happy. Same with James Garner. People weren't happy. That Hansen Aru, I can't pronounce the lad's name. Aaron went to Werder Bremen on a permanent deal. Like, what the hell? Jimenez says, I'm losing patience with Onana. Welcome to the club. Yes, we seem to consistently get rid of a lot of our youngsters. Exactly. Richard said, but the same thing happened the night before and there was no penalty. Yeah. Inconsistency, Richard, that's what it is, man. Stupid. The man says, I've seen David De Gea crucified for doing less than what Onana does. He's the first player to concede 50 goals this quick in the season. And we're only in February? Fucking hell, man. Pelestri wasn't playing, so we got a loan deal for him. Erik ten Hag doesn't seem to like him. Yeah, that's true. I would have liked to keep maybe send him alone in the Premier League, but he's gone to Granada, isn't he, on a 6-month loan, which is going to be interesting to see. Will Granada want to sign him permanently in the summer to see what happens there? But look, we all know, we'll move on from the goalkeeper situation, but we all know Onana's going to start on Sunday. As much as I'd love to sit here and say, boy, in there will play, I just think Onana will play. I think it'll take a lot for Ten Hag to drop Onana. Like, I feel like it'd have to be like another Onana crazy, crazy clumsy mistake for Ten Hag to be like, all right, he has to be dropped. You know what I mean? I mean, we'll sell him in the summer. We'll see. If Ten Hag gets sacked and then a new manager comes in, he'd be like, Onana, yeah, you're gone. Peace. The mayor says Pelly is as good as gone. What his agent said, he's mostly gone to summer. Hopefully, he has a good loan so he can sell high. Yeah, hopefully. It's a shame though that he will be gone permanently, but it is a shame. It really, really is. I heard Pelestri's age had bad words at Erik ten Hag, but Pelistri not getting played that much. It is a shame, but look, hopefully we can get money from. Well, look, what do we think? Do we think Ten Hag will he stick our twists for a game on Sunday? Will it be the exact same team we seen yesterday against Wolves, or will he bring in Wan-Bissaka, Anthony, McTominay? Yeah, we're not in predicted 11 territory yet, but will he stick our twist? That's all I'm going to say. Or rotate, or stick or rotate, whatever you want to call it. Consistency. We haven't lost our previous two. We've actually won our previous two. And look, I know one was against Newport and all that, but we need to see a good run. We need to have a good run of games. I can't remember last time we went 5 games winning. It just wouldn't be the biggest fan of our form recently. You know, we win game, we lose, we win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. You know, so look, I think Sunday at home will be interesting. And again, we said this week could be a vital week for Manchester United. Wolves away, West Ham home in the Prem. We've won. We have 3 points in the bag. Just need to get another 3 points. That's all we need to do. It's 6th versus 7th. We win. You know, it gets again the gap for. I think there's a good bit of. I haven't checked the league table, but I have to take a few more games to get in 5th or 4th place for Manchester United. They really, really will, and I do think that you know, we need to build up a bit of consistency. It's needed. It really, really is needed, and momentum as well. You know, we beat Wolves, big win. Keep it calm. Just keep concentration on the bloody game. Oh, hold on. Oh, jeez. How relying on Anthony is like, oh, you're relying on the likes of Maguire towards the end of his job. Yeah, definitely not great. Not great people to rely on. I would have played Arwan Zaka last night, so maybe put him in. Yeah, it would be interesting to see there. Arwan Zaka is not fit yet. Eric said mostly the Villa game he'll be fit to play. I like Arwan Zaka, mate. Richard says Forson had rejected United's latest offer. And still I've seen something the other day that Ten Hag sees more. If Ten Hag sees Pelistri or thinks Forson has more of a future at Man United. So Forson has a bigger future at Man United than Pelistri, something like that, and he's rejected it. That could be another young good player who could go. I remember watching Forson in pre-season. I thought he done well. He came on yesterday as well, didn't he? Early on, or late on, sorry. Ridiculous. Villa is going to have a stronger squad with Mount and Wan-Bissaka and maybe even Malacia. What else happened to Malacia? You know, mad stuff. Let me just go down. Wan-Bissaka. Ryan says that was understandable that he's considering his options. I mean, how old is he now? Richard says, yeah, he said Forson has more potential. Yeah, he did. Amir says his leg has some issues, so he was not played for Wolves. Okay, interesting. Hold on a sec. Oh, God, games are coming thick and fast, man. Who are we playing after Wolves? Oh, not Wolves, fuck's sake. Aston Villa. West Ham. Is it Aston Villa? Let me have a look. The games are coming thick and fast now. Like, jeez, man. Let's check. You have West Ham, and then Villa. Oh yeah, okay, right, correct. So West Ham, Villa, Luton Town, Fulham, and Bristol or Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. Okay, so lads. Malacia had surgery, which had a setback. Started training again. I think the end of Feb he'll be back. Yeah, because he's been out for a long time. Yeah, cheers, lads. The FA Cup fixture. Yeah, that's the last game in February. That's the 28th of February. Either against Bristol or Forest away. I think so. West Ham, Aston Villa, New Luton, and Fulham. Again, if we can win those games, it'd be big. But look, Slim chance, some would say. Slim chance. Slim out chance to win our next five. I mean, you'd imagine we beat Luton away. You'd imagine we'd be Aston Villa be tough and solid Fulham, but I think I'd imagine we'd beat Luton and Fulham. Be tight Fulham, but Luton I'd imagine we'd be, and the FA Cup fixture away will be tight. Villa be a tight game away, and West Ham on Sunday be an interesting game. Last season he had a thigh surgery at the end of last season. I think good chance either thigh or knee. Yeah, he's been out for a while. I actually thought, since he's came to Manchester United, he's been decent. But him and Luke Shaw, being out for that. Remember, Shaw was out for a long period of time. Then we're like, well, last year, and then he was out as well. But then injuries have definitely hit us so far. Hit us this season. Luton away, hostile. I will be hostile. Don't get me wrong, but you'd imagine we should beat them. Like, come on, fingers crossed. Ryan says Fulham are not that great at the moment. The Luton is a game we should be winning. Fingers crossed. Luton, yeah, them two games definitely should be won. Richard says, I just hope we can go on a run now. I mean, look, we've won our last two, FA Cup and Premier League. So yeah, it could be great if we could beat West Ham. Like I think it is. Beat Wolves, beat West Ham, and beat Villa. That'd be big. That's 9 points. That could be vital come the end of the season. Not sure to be vital for top 4 because can we still make top 4? I don't know. But look, Europa League we'll have to do. Unfortunately, well, won't have to do because I don't want to. I want Champions League. But look, we'll see what happens. We desperately need a winning run there. But look, that's a problem. That brings me on to our inconsistency. Hopefully with the players back, we don't see that anymore. But hopefully with the players back, we don't slip up 2-goal leads, 3-goal leads. It's inconsistency's been a problem. Game trying to finish a game or hold on to a lead, 2-goal lead has been a problem. There has been problems that could do with being fixed because there've been big issues. Well, not big issues, but game management. It's just sometimes when going in the force, going at half time, you're like, bro, Manchester United's going to come out. You know what I mean? What Man United's going to come out in the second half? Ryan says more players will be back, but managing games seems to be a big problem with this group. Exactly, game management. What I don't want to be in is that European Conference. Like, oh, Jesus, please no. Honestly, there's a chance not to be in that. I thought, can we just I don't know, play shit in the group stages and get knocked out early on, please? Oh God, honestly, how did we score so well under Solskjaer and just forget how to do that? So after 2 seasons, I mean, imagine that. I remember that away run we went on with Solskjaer, where I think we won nearly every game away. Even beat City, who had a great home record. And we ended that as well. Come on, remember we scored. Yeah, there has been a few good moments with Solskjaer. Well, he wasn't really a shit manager. It's just like Mourinho and Van Gaal and Moyes and that just didn't work out. Europa Conference League is absolutely pointless. I don't know why that was even created. Like, why can you not could no one have just kept Europa League and Champions League? As much as the Europa League is a bit of a pain to be in, I'd rather be in that than the Conference League. Like, come on. I was going to say forced English team to win the Conference League, but we forgot West Ham done that last season, didn't he? But yeah, definitely going to be an interesting game on Sunday. More money for UEFA, that's why it was great. It says Ryan, they love money. VAR, everything, greedy bastards, yeah. Not just the away one, we scored more 5-0. We scored more 5-0 wins than any of the other 3 combined. I'd Eric to that as well because I'm yet to see us put 5 past and any opponents. Yeah, I can see where I'm coming from. I can't argue with it. Richard says Ollie was just too nice and the squad took advantage of him. Sometimes I do miss all. Like I like Ten Hag, but sometimes like God, I miss them good times in the rally. PSG away, 9-0 against Southampton. We did the double over. Was it Man City we did the double over? I think we did the double over Man City. We did a double over someone. You remember that little 2-3 week title race we were in? You do miss them times when they're out, Ollie. But look, what a man! I'd love to see him back in the job. I really, really would. Ron says there's been no real leadership for years since Fergie and the board that he worked under left. Yeah, look, since Fergie left, it's kind of been downhill. You know what I mean? And you look at Liverpool as well. When Klopp leaves and the rest of the big boys leave with him, will they be in this situation? Hopefully Liverpool can see where we are. And to come down to our level now. The players think they can do what they want. They're still like that. Not much change. The man says, I want us to absolutely dog a team over like a 9-0. Currently, only team getting 5+ goals put past them is us. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. We looked at it the other day. It was like 9 or 10 times we scored 5 goals or more. Post Fergie. I think something mad like that. But look, how are we feeling for the game on Sunday? Let's move on. How are we feeling for the game on Sunday? How are we feeling? Are we confident? Nervous? What's the story? You know what I mean? Let us know. Richard says, well, I can tell you in 1999 after he scored, I wasn't sober for a week. I said to Rashford. Oh, you love to see it. You just love to see it, Richard. You madman. Oh man, Richard predicting a 2-1. Look, I wasn't born in 99. I wish I was. Well, and yeah, born too late. Was born too late. Lads. How you feeling on Sunday? Do we think West Ham can beat us? Do we think after that win against Wolves, that big win against Wolves, will give the team a bit of boost? But give El Kobe mainly a boost to take that for a fact. I'm feeling positive for Sunday, and I do believe we'll win this game, says Ryan. 3-0 United. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I mean, Amaya, back to the 5-0 yoke. If we knew how to finish our chances, yesterday, we could beat Wolves 5-0. We didn't. Say. Amaya says, if Rashford puts in the same performance, Stone Cold Steve Austin isn't the key that a day before each game. Look, we said yesterday, didn't we? We should let Onana, Rashford go to Belfast more often. Because, he scored a goal, done well. Was happy for Rashford yesterday. When he started, I was a bit, this is a bit wild. And he scored early on, I thought, nice. Just needs to keep it going now. Brilliant performance he put in yesterday. Good performance. Not brilliant, but it was good. Definitely replied. 2-1 United. I can't see Onana keeping a clean sheet. How did they forget to score? Well, United just can't finish our chances. It's a big issue. And so again, it's another thing we have to work on. Literally, we work on holding on to the lead. When we are working on holding on to the lead, finish our chances, and kill the game. That's what we have to do. Good game management is needed in every game. And look, that we've scored 4 goals in our last 2 games. 4 against Newport, 4 against Wolves. 2 games that were full of energy. I also enjoyed the fluidic nature of the front three. Yeah, I did like Rashford on the left, Garnacho on the right, Rasmus up top. I like that. Rasmus actually, we're actually trying to give him service this time, which was good. And Anthony came on from the left, so Anthony probably done better on the left, he did on the right. Ryan says, and we don't create enough chances and give Highland service to be able to score. Like you see Luke Shaw yesterday give the ball in, he scored. You just have to get the ball to him. The thing is about Rasmus yesterday, he was getting himself into the game a lot more. I think he's just like, I'm not waiting for these fuckers to get the ball into me. Like he had to just get himself involved into the game and create. Richard says, hope you're right, Ryan. The reason I say 2-1 is because I think Moyes is still bitter about losing the United job and he'd be treating it like a cup tie. Ryan says Hoyland is having to create goals for him. He scored 2 goals yesterday. Just shame the second one was offside, wasn't it? Really, really was. But look, I don't think this game on Sunday will be easy. I think it'll be an interesting game. I really, really do. Ron says yes, but we need to get it into him more. Oh no, 100%, 100%, we definitely do. There's no doubt about that. And that's been a problem, isn't it? Not giving service to Rasmus. Like, there's times you actually feel sorry for the man. It's like you don't like him. Mehmet says if Anthony starts and Emma doesn't, I think Eric is losing the plot. Yesterday was proof Anthony should not play for us. You know what? I seen Anthony yesterday after the match hugging Kobe Mainu, and I was like, why did we not bring you on? Like, why did we not bring you on? I mean, Anthony just looks done. Flat. I don't think he's fast enough, to be honest. He had a chance yesterday, he was through, and was it Cunha or someone took him on his arse, and I thought Anthony had a bit of decent. He's fast, but like I thought, come on your bike, son. Like, when he gains the ball, it's gone. Makes things too awkward for himself. Anthony was very poor last night. Show shouldn't be starting. I doubt he will. I think we'll see the exact same team we seen yesterday. Patience is running thin with Anthony, says Ryan. It is, and look, I think with the attacking line we seen up yesterday with Rashford on the left and Garnacho on the right and Hoyland up top, you'll see that a lot. Ryan says he's very fast, but he doesn't utilize his paces enough. No, he doesn't. Look, you see Anthony at Ajax. I know the Eredivisie is nowhere near the Premier League. Premier League's more competitive, harder, quicker. But come on, we spent a lot of money for the man. I mean, look, I do think it isn't his fault we paid loads of money for him. It's Man United's fault, but still, you expect the best from. Too obvious what he's going to do. Exactly. Didn't Paul Scholes call him one trick pony in off the left? Literally runs the right wing, tries to cut in, shoots on his left, over the bar. Like, come on. Change the record. Amel says if you shift the left wing and he passes the ball, okay, fine, I won't say anything. But as soon as he's in the right side and the ball is sprayed in that channel, it's getting blasted over the bar. Look, since he's came to Manchester United, he's only scored 2 or 3 of them. You know what I mean? He scored against Newport last week. That was his first goal in 9 months. Like 9 months. Yeah. Richard says, if you paid 30 mil for him, I would have kept him as a bench warmer, but at the price we paid, no way. Yeah. You reminds you of Harry Maguire, doesn't it? Sometimes, like, we can't, like, how do we spend that money on you? Come on. Ryan says, you can't really focus on the price tag because we did overpaid for him, and that was clear before he even came in. We all knew he wasn't worth it. I thought 40 million was bang on, but we overpaid. Like, we overpaid. You know what I mean? It's just shite. But look, here's a big problem, man. Look, I think if I would be interested to see if a Saudi club came in for him and put a bid in, would Ten Hag be like, yeah, accept it? Honestly, I be like, accept that deal now. Accept that deal now. Richard says, plus I don't understand where Mason Mount fits in the team. Well, look, Kobe Mainu, I think we played him as a DM sometimes before he picked up his injury and we were too open. We spent, how much we spent for Mount? 60, 65 million? Another stupid signing? For fuck's sake, like, I don't know where Mount fits in at all. Can't play in Bruno's position. Can't play DM. We're not really going to play him on the wing. Where the hell? Where do you play? Where does Ten Hag fit him in? You know. I would have. I mean, it's meant to believe we could have brought in James Madison. Like James Madison, I would have brought him in. I would have snapped your arm off if I was offered Madison to come to United. Ryan says that's another thing. Richard Mount was a point in the signing and doesn't fit into the squad at all. Well, Mount, Hoyland, Anthony just not doing it for me. Could play Mount on the wing. Played on the wing a few times at Chelsea, more on the right wing. You know. Amaya says Mount is rather a versatile player. I think he'd be better on the right wing than Anthony. Good backup to Bruno when you throw the sink in. When you throw the sink at the opponent, no questions asked. But I'm sure he'd give Rasmus a lot more service though if he did play him on the wing. When he was actually fit, he was hampering the side more than helping the side. True. Maya says Madison also plays in Bruno's position. True. But out of the two, if you offered me, it'd be Mount. Oh, Mount? Jesus Christ. Madison. James Madison. Yeah, I would have been doing that. Richard says, I don't think it'll be Ten Hag's choice. I think the new sporting director will decide what players stay or go. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I read something like that the other day. They won't really Ten Hag. They won't want Ten Hag involved in the transfer business. 100% agree. I like Ten Hag, and I hope he stays, and I hope he can smash it at Manchester United. But Onana, I question it. Mount, question. Rasmus, he's all right. He looks like he's finding his feet. So we'll leave him. But still, a bit of a when you think about how much we spent for him, we could have just paid another 30 million or whatever for Harry Kane. But look, we'll leave that out. I mean, look at Ten Hag's fourth season though. He brought in Leach, nice. Malacia, not bad. Ericsson, not bad. He wanted De Jong, demanded De Jong. We thought we were going to get De Jong. Had to go for a backup. Casemiro, 70 mil. Right, spent 70 mil for a player in his 30s. Not quite good. Should have done better on that part. But look, he had a good season. Anthony, dog shit. I just don't. His fourth summer transfer window was definitely better than the second. The second, Johnny Evans on a free. Bit of a weird one, but look, it is what it is. That's just how fucking low we came. He brought in Mount. What the hell? I feel like Boy in there, benched. Reguilon, brought him in on loan. He's gone back. He went back to Tottenham. Now he's gone to Brentford. Hoyland, give him time. Give him time. I mean, like Amaya says, he is our top scorer. So Hoyland's done very well if you consider everything. Look, I like Rasmus, and I think if we got a lot more service, he'd do better. But it's hard to do well when no one's giving you the ball. Like, he has to get himself involved in the game. You know what I mean? They should be getting him involved in the game. It's like every time the ball is in the box, just like give me the fucking thing. It's like you just don't like him. Richard says Rasmus could be good, but he needs someone older to guide him. Yeah, exactly. Ryan says Casemiro picking up silly bookings in games still. Yeah, I mean the booking he picked up yesterday in the early on, I was like clumsy. That's the thing about Casemiro, he's so clumsy sometimes. Ryan says Hoyland should have been signed to another striker last summer. We all know this, definitely. But who? Who do we bring in? But look, was it like? I think, did you say, Richard, the money you paid for Onana could have kept Hair and got another got two strikers, not one, two. Shocking. I agree with everyone today as well. Really talk about top solid points. You know what I mean? You make me look stupid. But no, look, you look at Man United playing yesterday. We could do it under a striker, a better right winger. What are we saying? Another defensive midfielder. I'll be bringing in a DM. Casemiro, he's kind of, be bringing someone that can, or do we just keep Casemiro and not sign a DM in summer? Centre back, a backup centre backs: Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans, Victor Lindelof. I say sell Maguire. Lindelof's a weird one, but I don't think he'd be here long. So let's sell. I actually sell Lindelof. Evans, bye bye. Bring in either Todibo or that Antonio Silva guy from Benfica. Ryan says, I'll just be glad when Martial leaves in the summer, get him off the wage bill finally. Yeah, I think summer can't come quick enough for a lot of things. I need to start thinking about the future. Exactly. Hopefully it's a big summer. Hopefully it's a top summer for Manchester United. Really, really hope it is a top summer and hope we can actually get rid of the dead one and bring in top players. Bring in the players in the right positions and make sure they fit. And please get rid of... If you're going to get rid of players, sell them for the right amount of money, will you? And same with signing too. Get them for the right... Sign them for the right... Sell for the right amount of money and sign for the right amount of money. Please and thanks. Looking to West Ham, the top goal scorer is Jared Bowen with 11 goals. James Ward-Prowse has the most assists there with 6. I think I'd look at maybe Bowen or Kudus to be the danger man. Kudus has done well since he's went to West Ham. West Ham will probably fancy their chances still. And how can they beat us? Let's go 2-0 up. Let's go 2-0 up. Again, Rasmus will have a lot. He'll have definitely. Should be looking at Rasmus a lot more on Sunday as well, trying to whip it into him because West Ham will be tough. Richard says Johnny done well as an emergency backup, but he knows himself he can't keep going. I think Johnny Evans is surprised that meant the game Tommy Scotson's coming in. I think he was expected to come in to be 4th or 5th choice centre back. Ryan also says be interesting to see what happens with Varane, but for me we need to keep him. I wouldn't mind keeping him. Again, him and Leach are definitely... It's a nice partnership. Looking at West Ham's form, they drew 0-0 at home against Brighton in the Premier League. They drew 1-1 against Bristol City in the FA Cup. Then they played Bristol City a few days later and they lost 1-0 in the FA Cup replay. Then they drew 2-2 away against Sheffield United and they drew 1-1 against AFC Bournemouth yesterday in the Premier League. So the previous 5, 0 wins, 4 draws and 1 loss. So they haven't won the previous 5 games. Definitely there for the taking. Richard Hawkins says there's a player I would have bought for United, James Ward-Prowse. Oh man, for set pieces especially, that's one thing West Ham need to do. Try and get a set piece as close to the box as you can. Man United's average goal scored per match is 1.27. Our average goals conceded per match was 1.45. 6 clean sheets for United in the Prem. 6 chances created per match was 1.55, and we are 7th in the Premier League. West Ham are 6th in the Premier League. Their average goals scored per match was 1.64. Average goals conceded per match was 1.5. They have 5 clean sheets in the Prem. Chances created per match was 1.64. So, gonna be interesting to see how it pans out on Sunday. Look, I'm moving to my predicted 11s. Again, put your predicted 11s in the chat as well. It'd be much, much appreciated. Much, much appreciated. So here's my predicted 11. Here it is. So I'll read it out as follows. Onana in goals. I just don't think that I could drop him anytime soon. Then I think it'll be a back 4 of Luke Shaw left back, Diogo Dalot right back, and a midfield partnership, a centre back partnership of Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane. Then I think it'll be a midfield trio of Casemiro, Kobbie Mainoo, and Bruno Fernandes. Like Richard says, same as last night. Yep, the strongest team, isn't it? Mainoo, no question. Casemiro, hope he can get back up to form and back up to his 100%, back to his good old self. Bruno Fernandes didn't play well yesterday. Wasn't happy with him. Passing especially wasn't great. Hopefully he has a better game on Sunday. Then it'll be Rashford on the left again. I thought Rashford done well last night. It's nice to see him score. Nice to see him actually play well for once. It's nice to see him play well for once. And him and Luke Shaw on that left-hand side, when they click, it's tops. Garnacho on the right again. I wouldn't play Anthony. I don't think he'll. I just doubt he'll drop Garnacho. I think he likes. Definitely, probably looks like he prefers Garnacho a lot more than Anthony. But look, who knows? I just think Garnacho and Rashford just we're more of a threat going forwards, and they whip a ball into the box, and sometimes you don't know what they're going to do. And then Rasmus up top, of course. Ryan says, yes, I agree with your team being spot on. I would go the same way. Richard says, I agree, but I have a feeling he'll drop Garnacho and play Anthony. I don't think so. I think this will be the exact same team. If I was going to drop Garnacho, I'd play Ahmad. No question about it. But that is my predicted 11. And look, if I was to make a change, I don't think I would. I just don't think I would. I wouldn't play McTominay. I wouldn't play. Obviously, I think he'd be back soon because his team got knocked out. Wouldn't play him anyways. So the midfield, keep it the way it is. That is a strong team. You know, that's a team you expect to be not at the top, but. Ryan says Garnacho always tries to make things happen and succeeds more often than not. Yeah, I do like Garnacho. Richard says no, he hasn't run. Sometimes I feel like Ten Hag is determined to prove a point. Hopefully, he doesn't try to do that on Sunday. But that's my predicted 11, and here is my score prediction: 2-1. Yeah, 2-1 win to Manchester United. You heard it here first. I'm going Rashford and Rasmus to score for us, and I'm going to go Jared Bowen to score for West Ham. Going 2-1. Going confident. You know, I'm going 2-1. Ron says Eric Ten Hag's birthday today, so I hope he's had a good day. I'm sure he has. Good L. Love El Ten Hag. Really do. I tell you now. What a man. But look, that was my score prediction. Predicted 11. I'll read it. We predicted 11. Onana in goals. The back four of Luke Shaw, Sandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, and Diogo Dalot. A midfield trio of Casemiro, Kobe Mainoo, and Bruno Fernandes. Then up top, Rashford on the left, Garnacho on the right, and Rasmus Højlund up top. Richard says, I'm going Rasmus and Kobe. Again, another thing about Kobe. He's got a goal against Newport and a goal against Wolves. He knows how to find the back. And let's be honest, the goal last night was, what a goal. I mean, I just love them goals. What a goal. Ryan says, my goal scorer for my 3-0 win is Højlund to get a brace, Garnacho. 3-0. Hopefully. But look, that has been the Manchester United versus West Ham United preview. There will be a watch along on Sunday, so join me at around 1:45. The game kicks off at 2, so join me at 1:45. Much appreciated. Ryan says, I didn't realise Kobe was so good going forwards. I thought he was more defensively minded. How I was so wrong. Look, in pre-season we've seen a lot of him, and I was really happy with him. And I'm even more happy with him now. He'll definitely be a much more of a spring in a step now after what happened yesterday. Getting to that one, you know, what a player. But look, that's been the Manchester United versus West Ham United preview. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe. Follow our socials, links in the description if you haven't already. And Ryan Booty, I hope Dean and me are wrong and your scoreline is right. Oh yeah, I really, really hope I'm wrong in that sense. The passion he has for the club is for all to see. Love to see it. Yeah, he's a top man. Great stream, big up. Thanks Ryan, big up man. And thanks everybody for watching. Enjoy your weekend. So it's a long weekend. And nice to see everyone in contributing, having a conversation. You know, I like that. Everyone talking to each other. Thanks everybody for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Don't drink too much. That goes to you, Richard. And thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.